Hello everyone, welcome back. The other day I sent out a tweet with a link to this thing called the Chrome Lab Songmaker. Using that, you guys came up with some music and shared that with me. Today, I'll be taking your compositions and covering them with my own spin. But before we get into it, a quick reminder that this is the last week of the Back to School sale going on over at my course platform, samuraiguitartheory.com. Here's what you need to know. I have 2 courses that outline music theory for guitarists from the ground up. They're professionally animated and have interactive features to help learning the tough stuff. And right now, you can get them both for the normal price of one if you use promo code BACKTOSCHOOL20 on the 2-course bundle. You can find that at samuraiguitartheory.com. I'll also put up links in the description. That's it. That's the ad. Let's get to it. So the website that I asked you guys to come up with music on is called the Chrome Lab Songmaker, which is an easy, intuitive interface that anyone can use to create music. Here's how it works. Each of these boxes on the y-axis are a different note. Moving along the x-axis takes you to the next note, and the melody you can click on as many or as few notes as you want. Here's what this basic thing sounds like. You can also go totally crazy and do something like this. You can add simple drums, change up the sound, and tweak the musical elements. It's quite fun, and it's great because even the most talentless, tone-deaf, human trash can could still come up with something interesting. Let's see what you guys sent over. User Drag Aukista linked me to his track with no further comments. A man of few words. Let's take a listen. Okay, kind of dark, kind of groovy. That would definitely make a nice guitar line in a heavier song. What I'll do is start out my track with that riff. From there, I'll go into a B section where I work that riff into an arpeggio type thing. I'll make it rock as hard as I possibly can and do my best to summon a demon, dim the lights, and pray for my soul. Next up, we have something by a user who goes by Max Pauvre Sous-Titre. My French is terrible. I have no idea what that means. I just hope it's not horribly offensive. Let's see what his jam sounds like. It's a very simple little groove that repeats over and over again. Not much I can really do with that, so let's move on. Gotcha. I was just kidding. There's a lot I can do with that. Check it out. If I add a little embellishment to the beginning of the phrase, tweak the rhythm slightly, transpose the riff through some chords, and wrap it all up with a nifty little turnaround, it would sound like this. And from there, I can build a track that one might call love music. Moving on, Dylan McBain shared with me something he wrote. He says, "It's pretty basic, but he likes the way it sounds." Will I agree with him? Let's find out. Dylan, I also like the way it sounds. It's a great, catchy melody. Simple, yes, but I'm a big fan of simple. My natural instinct is to turn this into an 8-bit NES sounding thing because it already sounds like that and it would definitely fit the style. However, that seems a bit too easy and it would kind of be a cop-out, so instead, I'm going to see how this sounds on my good old trusty mandolin. like that, bluegrass it is. You know, I gotta say, I love the stuff that you guys sent me. If you don't already, make sure you follow me over on Twitter so that you can get involved next time I do something like this. Without getting too mushy, it's really rather heartwarming seeing the kind of creativity that this community has. Anyways, let's see what this user who has a profanity in his username came up with. Well, I guess someone had to do it. Let's try another. Here is Chrissy's melody. I'm going to break this down into two separate ideas, the first being this part. Here's what that sounds like, slowed down with some chords. And here's the second idea. Here's what that would sound like if I slightly tweak the rhythm but use the same notes. And here is an entire track that revolves around those two ideas. And last for today, we have Ray Forrester, who had this to say about his piece. I'm super proud of this. It took a while, but I just love the final product. F yeah, Ray. Love the attitude. Let's take a listen. And here's what I have to say about that composition. F yeah, Ray, love the tune. It's very well crafted. I don't feel the need to mess with the bones of this song. Instead, I'm going to take Ray's composition, play it through some dated 80s synths, slap down a Lindrum beat, and try to create something that would have topped the charts in 1987. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, your compositions and my covers of them. In conclusion, I'd like to leave you with my final thoughts. That was fun. Remember, you can pick up both my courses for the normal price of one over www.samuraiguitartheory.com. I was never one of those gifted kids. I was not a prodigy. I started playing relatively late. To get to where I am, I had to develop a system. This is the system I teach in my courses. If you want to understand how and why music works the way it does, this will work for you too. For one more week, you can get both courses for the normal price of one if you use promo code BACKTOSCHOOL20 on the 2-course bundle. Thank you all for watching. If you want to check out another video like this one, you can hit that link up there. If you want to let me know what you thought about this video, you can leave me a comment or hopefully hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe. Stay tuned for a wide range of musical content. Until next time, I'm Samurai Guitarist, and I will see you again soon.